Hey, what's up guys, Dill Cheese with a new video. Today's topic is reps. Dill Cheesington III Jr. I am here to come clean. I am indeed rep fam. Yeah, sorry to everybody I let down, but yes, I do rock reps. I have been into reps since around 2016, 2017. Shout out to my buddy Tito, who put me on early on. Put me on the game of reps. And by the way, this doesn't mean I am 100% just every piece of clothing I wear is replica or fake. And by the way, rep means fake clothing. We are rocking fake clothing. But like I said, it doesn't mean all of my clothes is fake. I of course have some real stuff too. I've bought an actual Baby Milo, Chrome Hearts, Palace. I've bought an actual brands and stuff, designer shit in the past. And it's nice to have, honestly. Like, it feels good buying real stuff. I bought a Chrome Hearts t-shirt once. It was like $300 retail at the actual store. It was a cool experience going inside the store and stuff, but it wasn't nothing life-changing, you know? I don't know, there's nothing you gain from actually going in there. And it's like, what are you gonna do if you keep going in there and buying stuff? Like, I'm not a rapper, I'm not a famous artist or musician. Like, why would I want to form a relationship with these employees? Like, what will I gain from shopping at Chrome Hearts? I spent $300 on a t-shirt. I must admit the t-shirt quality is a little bit better than like your average t-shirt. It is a tiny bit softer, but there's no way in hell it's worth $300 for a t-shirt with a soft cotton t-shirt with screen printing, you know what I'm saying? And then like I bought that, it was like, yeah, $300 t-shirt, sweet. And I'm only gonna be able to wear this every once in a while anyways. And another thing as well is like people are out here rocking a ton of fake chrome. And then like, oh, true story right here. I went to this huge big city mall one time here in California. This dude, I'm in Zoomies with my boys who do not care about clothes. That's why they're in there shopping at Zoomies. And then honestly, you know, nothing against Zoomies. I like going in there just to look at stuff. I never buy anything. Maybe skate stuff, whatever, not the point. This employee probably looked like he was in high school. White kid wearing a wife beater, working at Zoomies, comes up to me and says, "Yo, bro, nice chrome. Is that a rep?" Honestly, look, I felt a little offended, I'm not gonna lie. I felt a little offended, I shouldn't have been. I'm like, nah, this is not a rep, this is real. I was like, I went to the actual store in LA and bought it. He's like, oh, okay. Like, damn, I'm over here rocking. I spent my hard-earned money just for somebody to assume it's a rep. I was a little offended, I'm not gonna lie, like I said, but like it makes you realize, like, I could have just been wearing a fake shirt, you know, and told him the same story, and it wouldn't even have mattered. Now, another thing, reps, of course, the definition of reps, it's, you know, you're buying fake clothes. It's reps equals fake clothes. There are also bootlegs. For example, Bapestas are bootleg Air Forces. Revenge Storms are bootleg Vans. But people don't technically consider those reps. They are spin-offs, they are bootlegs, but people still rock them. Maybe not Revenge Storms anymore. Hey, shout out Revenge Storms though, that was a super hard brand back in the day. But those are what people consider bootlegs. There's also a bunch of like vintage bootleg tees, bootleg designs on tees and stuff. Like the fashion community sees nothing wrong in bootlegs. Somewhat, they kind of overdid it once they started doing all the custom Nike stuff, like Nike shoes and stuff with dunks and like Air Jordan 1s with different logos and stuff on them, like lightning bolts. I'll throw up pictures and stuff if you guys remember that era. It's all really pointless wearing clothes and stuff, buying reps, buying real clothes. It's all really pointless. Like, bro, average Joes on the street, rich people on the street, they don't care about what you're wearing. Nobody actually cares. This is fashion is such a niche community. Once you go out to public, I mean, unless you're in New York, you know, even then people don't really care like that. People got their own lives going on. They don't give a damn if you're wearing Chrome Hearts or whatever, you know. Now we're covering the curse of wearing reps. Yes, this is a topic I often talk about within my friends. Basically, once you start buying reps, either people will figure out you're buying reps, because you know some people could just tell. There's a bunch of popular rep items. For example, I know a lot of people had the Goyard wallets back in the day. Those Guess ASAP striped t-shirts, heavily repped back in the day. Yeah, there's a ton of reps that like you could just tell right off the bat. Oh, Air Jordan 4 Black Hats. Those are extremely repped. Any Air Jordan 4 retro colorway like bread, a Black Hat, the ones that came out before like COVID or during COVID, those are just like super heavily repped. Cause like there's no way people are spending 500 plus on new Air Jordan 4s, you know? But yes, there is a curse with wearing reps. Once you start wearing reps, you're cursed. You could wear real clothes and people are just, not even people, maybe your classmates, your friends, they're gonna automatically assume everything you wear is reps. That's the curse. But if you are open about it and tell your friends about it, if you are an honest person, you just let them know, hey, this is rep, this is real. This is rep, this is real. No problem. That's what I do. There's no problem with that. But of course, people be capping, and yeah, they kind of curse themselves when it comes to stuff like that. Another thing I want to talk about, people often buy reps to quote unquote save money, and the shipping is not cheap. So how this basically works, you order the rep from a website, you pay an agent to ship it to the warehouse. So you're paying for the item, shipping. Once it gets to the warehouse, you gotta pay shipping again for the parcel, which is the box everything comes in. The most efficient way to buy reps is to do a haul, which it means to buy multiple items, and you're often spending $100+. At that point, 5 items, you're probably buying like 4 to 5 items. At that point, you might as well buy one real item you really like, you know? But often people say they buy reps to save money. Like I said, $300 Chrome t-shirt, it's not worth it, you know? You're just flexing at that point. $300 could get you a ton of reps. So technically you are saving money, but like you still need money to buy reps. Unless you're like on DHgate and websites like that where you're buying like terrible quality stuff, which is not even worth it. So yes, you still technically do need money to buy reps, but you are saving a ton of money instead of buying retail expensive items. And I know I keep using Chrome as an example. It's the only retail example I could think of right now. Now, reps have ruined a lot of markets like StockX. StockX is done. Their reputation is screwed when it comes to their online presence reputation is screwed up due and thanks to reps. Like, reps messed a lot of things up, especially in sneaker culture. And now, since reps are getting through to like StockX, there's probably reps on Go, most of the websites and stuff, like there's a chance rich celebrities that have a ton of money are rocking reps on accident without them even knowing. I know there was like an instance way back in the day about Travis Scott. They said supposedly he was rocking a rep hoodie, which he probably spent good money on, has no idea it's a rep, and he's just rocking it. Stuff like that is what I'm saying. You never know if you're really getting an authentic quote-unquote item, especially with Grailed. Like, I heard the authentication system is not the best, and you're spending money on Grailed, and there's a slim chance whatever you're buying might be a rep. Now let's talk about sneaker culture. A lot of sneakerheads I talk to, I have a lot of mutuals, a lot of friends that are sneakerheads, and they've said they would never buy reps. One of my friends said rep clothing to him is okay, but sneakers is where he draws the line. Simply because a lot of sneakerheads, they do have a passion for sneakers, and I get it, you know, sneaker culture, it's cool. Well, it was cool at one point. It still is cool, you know? People have a lot of, you know, there's lore behind the shoes and stuff. And now when it comes to rep as well, when you're rocking reps and people approach you, they compliment you like, yo, nice this, nice that. 2 options. You can either own up to it, which is an option a lot of people do not do. Own up to it and be like, yo, yep, this is a rep, this is fake, this is not real, thanks for the compliment. Which actually happened yesterday. For example, I was talking to one of my buddies. I know he's rep, man. I'm asking him, yo, nice boots, what are they? He said, these are YSL something something. He hits me, he says, these are reps, they're fake, 100%. I didn't even have to question him. He told me before I even questioned him. That's totally cool, totally honest dude. That's how you're supposed to be. Or the other option is being low key about it. People say, hey, nice fucking sneakers. Excuse my language. Nice sneakers. You say, yeah, thanks. Keep it pushing. Don't sit there and start capping about how much you spent on them. If they ask you how much you spent on them, that's a tough spot to be in. You're just gonna have to come up with some BS. And the thing is, what I'm saying is like, yeah, you could lie to the face, that's cool and all, but don't sit there and tell them how much you're spending on sneakers, this and that. basically do not keep going with the lie. You know, don't start flexing on them, telling them about how many pairs of shoes you own and stuff. If you're rep fam, like, just keep it pushing. Like, you'd be like, yep, got these for this much, whatever they go for on fucking StockX or whatever, excuse my language, and just keep it pushing. Like, don't start lying to them. That's a sticky situation that I've been in plenty of times. I often play it off. I start talking about something else. For example, I have these, I was wearing Stone Island one time. Dude comes up to me, he's like, yo, how much you want for that Stone Island, blah, blah, blah. You know, just banter, just chopping it up. He had no clue it's a rep. I'm like, not for sale, ha, ha, ha. And he's like, come on, let me get it. I'm like, this probably doesn't fit you. So, you know, just walked away like that. I didn't have to sit there and be like, yeah, man, I spent $500 on this, man. I'm flexing, man. I got tons of Stone Island at home, man. Get at me. None of that, man. I kept it pushing. I was out of there. I'm not trying to be conversing about my fake rep items. And in a recent time, the kids, the people, the masses, they have became more accepting towards rep. You see a lot of memes and stuff about rep. A lot of TikToks, people talk about reps. You know, like Ken Carson used to wear reps back in the day. Everybody, you know, there's no issue with rocking rep. Thanks to TikTok, the rep community is now much bigger, which is also a bad thing. I'll get into that right now. But the rep community is much bigger, meaning there's more people accepting of reps, more people know, and most people don't have an issue with it. Like, drip is drip at the end of the day, man. If you could dress, you could dress. It's not really what you buy, it's how you wear it, for real, for real. And why it's an issue that there's so many reps and rep buyers nowadays. Like I said, people are gonna be selling on StockX. Some of it might get through, some of it might not. You're gonna find a lot of reps, maybe not now, but in the future, give it a few years. You're gonna go in a thrift shop and find a ton of reps. Like, people are gonna, you know, like, oh, they got a bad batch or whatever, you know, just give it to a thrift shop. This and that, thrift shop. People are gonna be buying fake YSL thinking they came up in a thrift shop. Rep YSL in the thrift shop, rep this, rep Chrome in the thrift shop, thinking they came up. Goodwill rep fucking Supreme box logo, excuse my language, thinking they came up. Obviously, that's why you could always legit check shoes and most clothing items online, but a lot of stuff, like low-key Japanese designer and stuff, you can't legit check it. There is no guide to legit checking it. But let's wrap it up though, for real. At the end of the day, most of the stuff is just clothes. It's materialistic. You do not need brands and stuff to survive. All of this is really pointless, but it is quote unquote cool to rock clothes. You know, it gives you a little bit more style, more personality and stuff. But average Joe, John Doe across the street does not care about your outfit. He doesn't care how much you spent on it. He doesn't care what brand it is. He doesn't care about none of that at the end of the day. Like, people just live their life. They don't care about what you're wearing. Every once in a while, you'll get somebody coming up to you, complimenting you, this and that. But clothes and stuff, materialistic stuff, like, it truly does not matter. And I get it though, like, it's cool to rock this stuff and all that, but it really does not matter at the end of the day. Like, for reals, it does not matter one bit. Do not take it too serious. And that's pretty much it. This is Dill Cheese. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'm out. Peace.